So, Ali, well, you were there. Were you surprised, coming back from such a long layoff, at what he managed to do in 20-odd minutes?
No, is the answer to the question, because we all know he's got that in his locker. Jeff, he is one superb football player. He really is. As I say, I felt a little bit guilty getting up that road, not giving him man of the match for his 25 minutes work, because he justifiably could have been given that award. But there were some brilliant performances on that field on the Saturday night. He's just, we're forgetting Manchester City have been excellent in recent weeks without De Bruyne and Haaland, And that, I think that's ominous for everybody else.
Yeah.
De Bruyne comes back in, and you said in the interview after it, that he's nowhere near his best. I mean, his performance, you think about his level of performance. I mean, the goal, for example, the goal's wonderful. It starts with Rodri, who plays just a sublime 5-yard pass round the corner and just takes out 3 midfielders. And all of a sudden De Bruyne's not an in goal, but he's certainly away from the midfield. And his finish, he knows exactly what he's doing with the finish, everything about it. Players nowadays are cute, and they're attempting to shoot through players' legs, and that's what he did. But and again, I probably didn't do the pass justice in the commentary. I gave Guimaraes a lot of credit for his pass for the goal in the first half, but equally the vision from De Bruyne to find Oscar. I was going on about the finish, because the finish is ridiculous for the young kid. His touch come across Trippier, and then the double touch left to right was a joy to watch. But De Bruyne's performance, dear me,
absolutely amazing. His first Premier League appearance, of course, since the opening day of the season. Not too shabby. City boss Pep Guardiola hailed the return of his star man.
I've been 5 months, and the people say, okay, you can start. It's not like that. It's maybe like Erling when he's come back. I've been 1 month or 2 months out. 8 weeks, 2 months. So immediately maybe needs, process. And I prefer Kevin now when he have controlled the game, and we like Huddersfield. His impact for 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes is so big. Maybe it's better that 90 minutes. That is what I think now, and hopefully immediately can play 90 minutes.
Pep doesn't often go out on a limb and praise his players to the skies, does he? But it's hard to call. Is he the best player in the league? Well, in his position he is, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to say, because you look at somebody like Haaland, for example. Yeah. Then you can get Diaz at the back, Ederson in goals, and it's another conversation we'll probably have, if not now, later on in the morning, about the injury to Ederson.
We will.
How needless it was, and I repeat, not having a pop at the referee's assistant, the linesman, because he's only doing what he's told, but it was crazy. But he's probably the best football player in the country at the moment, in that league. There's other talents. Haaland's talents putting the ball in the back of the net. Salah's got incredible talents. You get good defending, but in terms of downright ability, De Bruyne, I tell you, Foden was tremendous as well. Jeff, he really was. I mean, I haven't seen anybody take it on the half turn or the turn like Foden. He's just, he knows that there was a time in the first half where he took it on the half turn and he went away, and then 2 minutes later the ball, exact same ball, got played into him, but he knew he didn't need to take a touch in the half turn, so he let it through him, and that little bit of magic took him away from two midfielders. So they've just got a really, really talented side. You look at the quality of the first goal, Bernardo Silva, the back heel, dear me, the ball in from
brilliant.
Walker, it was fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant.
And answer to your question, he's probably the most talented player in the league.
Yeah, it was spectacular. His after-match interview, by the way, as well, I loved it. Laura asked him how much he'd missed football, if he'd missed football while he was out for 5 months, and he said, well, not really. I had a good time. And it was refreshing. It was refreshing to hear such honesty as well.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.